Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we delve into the latest breaking development. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth reportedly shared detailed plans for a military operation against the Houthis in Yemen on a second Signal group chat, this one on his personal phone, which included his wife, lawyer, and brother, according to three people familiar with the chat who spoke to CNN. Sources say the chat was created during Hegseth's contentious confirmation hearing as a strategy hub for his closest allies. However, he continued using it even after being confirmed. With more than a dozen people remaining in the group, this revelation comes amid growing concerns about Hegseth's judgment. His former press secretary, John Oliot, and three recently fired senior officials, top advisor Dan Caldwell, Deputy Chief of Staff Darren Selnick, and Colin Carroll, who served as Chief of Staff to the Deputy Secretary of Defense, are now speaking out. It's been a month of total chaos at the Pentagon. From leaks of sensitive operational plans to mass firings, the dysfunction is now a major distraction for the president, who deserves better from his senior leadership, Oliot said in a statement obtained by CNN. He also penned a scathing op-ed about Hegseth in Politico. The second Signal chat is in addition to another one Hegseth used last month to communicate with cabinet officials about military plans. That earlier chat is currently under investigation by the Defense Department's acting inspector general, similar to the first chat, publicly revealed after The Atlantic's editor was accidentally included by National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. Hegseth's second chat reportedly included discussions about strikes against the Houthis. Hegseth's brother Phil and his lawyer Tim Parlator, both of whom have roles at the Department of Defense, were included in the chat. His wife Jennifer, who does not work for the department, was also involved and had previously participated in meetings with foreign leaders during the start of Hegseth's tenure. It remains unclear if all participants in the group chat had security clearance. Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell tweeted Sunday night that there was no classified information in any Signal chat. After the report's release, Hegseth responded publicly for the first time, blasting Democrats on Twitter. In reply to a tweet from the Democratic National Committee calling for his resignation, Hegseth wrote from his personal account, "Your agenda is illegals, trans, and DEI, all of which are no longer allowed." At the Defense Department, the New York Times was the first to report on the existence of this second Signal chat. Sustained turmoil at the Pentagon. News of this second chat follows several weeks of intense disruption at the Pentagon. Hegseth recently fired Caldwell, Selnick, and Carroll, while reassigning his chief of staff, Joe Casper. Pentagon spokespeople initially blamed the shakeup on a leak investigation. But CNN sources suggest the firings are only part of a broader dysfunction that has overtaken Hegseth's office, driven by internal power struggles and constant infighting among key staff members. Casper has since resigned but could be reassigned within the department. He has not commented publicly. Reports suggest that a string of leaks regarding sensitive military operations, from the Panama Canal and Middle East strategies to a classified China briefing involving Elon Musk, had Hegseth on edge by mid-March. As a result, he and Casper initiated a leak investigation involving polygraph tests. According to insiders, Hegseth began suspecting his own advisors of undermining him. He even pushed for an FBI probe into the leaks, an idea some aides advised against, warning it could bring even more scrutiny. Meanwhile, the Defense Department's Inspector General had already launched a separate investigation focused on Hegseth. Caldwell, Selnick, and Carroll are expected to be interviewed as part of that probe. In a joint statement released Saturday, the three expressed disappointment over how their service at the department ended, while firmly denying any role in leaking information. Unnamed Pentagon officials have slandered our character with baseless attacks on our way out the door, they wrote. All three of us served our country honorably in uniform, two of us with deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan. We understood the importance of information security and worked every day to protect it. They also stated that they have not been officially told why they were being investigated, or whether there even is a legitimate investigation into leaks. Oliot, who resigned from the department earlier this month, also defended the fired staff. It's not true that they were let go for leaking classified information, he said. Despite talk of polygraphs, none of the three were actually given a lie detector test. One was even told by investigators that he was likely to be cleared of any wrongdoing. Ulliott accused Hegseth's team of spreading false information about departing staff and warned that the focus at the Pentagon has drifted from mission readiness to personal drama. Even strong backers of the secretary like me must admit, the last month has been a full-blown meltdown at the Pentagon, and it's becoming a real problem for the administration. Hegseth has yet to make any public statement on the turmoil. He has also avoided media appearances. Although reporters were invited to attend his scheduled meeting with the French defense minister at the Pentagon last Thursday, Hegseth never showed up, sending an aide instead. This story is still developing and has been updated with additional details. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and updates.